Welcome to the first series of CYD
Spouse the House.
My name is Sam.
I'm Joyce.
And together we are from Chengni Interior Design.
And yes, this is our first ever home tour series and we are super excited to be showing you guys how we design and transform this space that we're going to show you later, as well as some of the challenges that we interior designer face and how we manage to overcome them.
So we sincerely hope that you guys will like this video, and I promise you that at the end of this video, you guys will definitely take something out of it. So without further ado, me and Joyce will show you how we transform the whole house and make you want to spouse the house. Hello, welcome to the house.
So when you first walk in, it's impossible to miss this unique feature walkway where we use two tones of vinyl to separate the living area and the walkway itself. So initially this was actually a plain white wall and the owner strongly requested us to do something about it, and they are very open to ideas. So after much discussion, we actually boldly design it in a way whereby we use a dark vinyl for the walkway and a light vinyl for the living area to create this kind of monochrome contrasting effect. And because this wall is facing directly towards the door, so any guest who walks in or any neighbor who walks past, it leaves a very good first impression.
So not only the two-tone vinyl that has the unique and special looking effect, we also created this nice round feature wall that finishes in this kind of stone and cement looking laminate with the LED light behind. Some of you might be wondering why is there bare bricks here? Because owner love bare bricks a lot, so they want us to find a place to display the bare bricks. That is why you see this additional shelving over here that is in 40 mm, but from far you only see 20 mm for the shelving over here to make it look sleek and nice. So over this side, right, this is the bedroom door. So previously we wanted to do a concealed door for this bedroom and this bedroom over here. But the cost of concealed door is a lot higher compared to just the normal bedroom door. So instead of doing concealed door, we have decided to just go for the bedroom door. But we choose the laminate that is the most similar to this color of the vinyl to achieve the same effect as the concealed door. At the same time, save some cost to do other things for the house.
So this is the TV feature wall. The owners really love fluted panels, so we decided to do this half and half effect, sort of to complement what we did for the vinyl flooring as well. And on this part of the wall, we actually chose the same stone looking laminate to actually break through all the solid colors that we have here, and at the same time adds a very good character to this whole feature wall. The gadgets and wires are all concealed nicely behind this feature wall, so you don't see any loose wires hanging below the TV.
So to add on for the feature wall portion, some of you might be wondering why is there 3 black color lines on this feature wall. As previously we wanted to have a full piece feature wall laminate, but apparently this laminate that we really like a lot doesn't come in this big size, so we don't really like two laminate joined together, and you will see the joint line in between the two laminates. After many rounds of discussion with the owner, we have decided to go for these 3 simple black color groove line that flush with this TV console door. And at the same time, when we put out this 65-inch TV, it doesn't cover the black roof line.
So as this is a resale flat, the owners decided to keep the original windows because they are still in relatively good condition, but we felt that the windows did not really suit the theme of the house. So we suggested them to put this dark wood blinds that really complements with the ambience of this whole living area, and at the same time to cover the windows most of the time.
So the last part that we would like to cover for this whole living space is the L-box cove light that we have created. It brings the sense of warmth and coziness to this whole living space. It's a perfect setting for late night movies and the owner really loves it. The next portion that we would like to cover is this dining table over here. Previously it's in wood color and the owner really liked the dining table. So in order to match with the overall design of the house, we have decided to varnish the whole dining table set into black color, so the design of this dining table can match with the overall feel of living and kitchen space.
So beside the dining area, we have this half-height shoe storage, a lot of storage for the owner actually. And over this area, we have a recessed shelving where owners can display their photos and other decorative stuff. Inside here, there's more storage, and we actually use this whole cabinet to conceal the DB box. So the DB box is actually inside. Fun fact. Moving on to the kitchen, it was previously a closed kitchen with sliding doors, but the owners really wanted an open kitchen concept. So here we are, we have an open kitchen and it really connects the space nicely together between the dining area and the kitchen area. Over here, we have a marble Vulcan worktop. It's white in color, and we also chose the black subway tiles over here to have that kind of monochrome contrasting effect that we are going after. Even the tap is in black in color to give that kind of contrasting effect throughout the kitchen. So over here, we have an island and we are using the same marble Vulcan worktop as well. So this serves as an extra countertop space for the owner as well as a lot more storage for them as well. Okay, so moving on to the dry pantry. Initially, the fridge was situated right inside the kitchen, and we actually shifted it out to the center of the kitchen so that it's very convenient for the owners to grab a quick drink or a quick snack from the fridge. Here we have our dry pantry. Same thing, we use the same white marble Vulcan worktop together with the black subway tiles, and this brings the whole kitchen together with the complete monochrome effect.
So to add on for the kitchen cabinet portion, some of you might be wondering why is there a double layer kitchen top storage cabinet, and the reason is because there's a huge HDB piping popping out from here. So previously there's a small little box out over here, and we feel that it's not very aesthetically pleasing, and we think of a solution, how we can conceal this piping at the same time not looking awkward. And that is the reason why we have come up with this double layer kitchen top storage cabinet to ensure that the whole design of the kitchen is well taken care of. So moving on to the service yard, we have decided to extend the black color subway tiles for the kitchen all the way to the service yard to act as the feature of this whole service yard, which creates a very chill and relaxed corner for the owner, as well as having a very nice looking industrial wall light over here.
Welcome to the master bedroom. As you can see, it's very spacious, but let me draw your attention to this feature wall over here. We try to maintain a good consistency throughout the whole unit. So there is a fluted panel over here, just like the living area. And a fun fact about this feature wall is that this is actually originally a beam. So to conceal this odd angle, we decided to do a feature wall over here. And also the owner has a 30-year-old subwoofer that he would like to place it in the room. So we made it possible by building all these shelvings for him, and he can place this subwoofer nicely on these shelvings over here. And another fun fact is that we actually use this feature wall to conceal the aircon piping as well. So the aircon initially it was at this area. We move it to this area over here. So the piping goes all the way down through the beam and over here at the bottom. So it is really a very creative and practical way to conceal the pipings. So moving on to the study area, we actually have a long study area over here because the owners work from home quite regularly these days. So having this long study area by a window, it actually allows them to work simultaneously side by side, and it is also very conducive for them. Let me draw your attention to this cute little monochrome light over here. I think it adds a very quirky and cute touch to this whole study area.
Welcome to the master bathroom. So as you can see, there's a vanity storage cabinet that comes in a white color Vulcan worktop finish. And we have decided to also use a black color basing to have some contrast with this white color Vulcan worktop. And over here, we did a mirror storage cabinet for the owner to put their miscellaneous stuff and whatever they want to use on a daily basis. So everything can be kept inside. As for the master bathroom dry area, we feel that having a white color subway tiles would be a good option. But at the same time, we do not want the whole dry area to be too white, and that is the reason why we created these black color border tiles at the base of this wall to create that sense of contrasting effect for the dry area wall tiles over here.
So this is the son's room. As you can see on the wall, we actually played with the half and half concept again with paint this time round. So on this side of the wall, we actually use white and black paint. And on this side of the wall, behind the bed, you can see that the arcs are painted in 3 different colors, and it really makes the wall of this room very interesting. So let me draw your attention to the lights of this room. On the corner, you can see a very nice hanging light that looks like a designer piece, but it's actually bought from Taobao. And this industrial looking light on the ceiling is also bought from Taobao. But we feel that it really adds a very nice touch to the whole atmosphere of this room. Okay, so for the study area, it's not surprising that we see fluted panels again. So beside this fluted panel, we have another full-length mirror on top of the study table. So the study table actually extends all the way to the wardrobe, and we have a few recessed shelvings here for the owners to put their books and things like that. And for here, our wardrobe, we played with the half and half concept once again, and it really puts the whole room together with a consistent theme.
Let me show you the masterpiece of this bedroom, which is this nice designer wall light. Some of you might be wondering where exactly the casing is. So at the back of this wall is where the living feature wall is. So we conceal all the wire and the casing on the feature wall, and we drill a hole for the connection to be connected into this wall light here. So we really want to thank our electrician Michael for his expertise and patience in handling all our projects, and always ensure that the design that we want, he's able to achieve it and deliver to us. And not only Michael, we also want to thank our project manager Raymond for working tirelessly day and night to ensure that all our projects is well handled and taken care of, and with top-notch quality. And of course, there's also a lot of other subcons and suppliers that we want to thank to, but we are not going to list them one by one, but you guys know who you are, so we thank you from the bottom of our heart. And last but not least, the owner of this house has something to say, so let's check it out.
All the ideas that we have met and discussed with, every one of them will go through the quotation.
Line by line.
Yeah. Exactly what they're going to do, how much it's going to cost.
Correct.
But this guy is unique. Yeah. He explains everything and tells us this is the quotation, go back and have it.
Yeah. And then you can contact us if you have any questions.
Yeah.
So initially, you are the one who is actually in contact with him. Yeah, using your handphone. But he always thought that it's me. Yeah. He always thought it's me.
He was mistaken.
Yeah. So later on, when I text him, I use my own handphone to text him. He still reply me, and he also give me like certain details. Like for example, I asked him for other prices. He replied promptly. Yeah. So it's so different from like the initial stage when we actually approach him through Canvas. Yeah. So response is quite prompt, I would say.
So finally we made the decision to engage Chen Yi.
To me, it's very sincere. I think he lives up to his name and the core values that he actually has for his company. Sincerity. Yeah, so very sincere.
The other thing that caught our attention was his VR. He is the only ID that does VR, whereas the rest are actually doing 2D design. They print it out and show you what they have designed.
Yeah.
He specifically told us, once you confirm, pay us the down payment, we will come up with a VR design.
Correct.
So in this VR, being 3-dimensional, you're actually able to see whatever design and whatever work that he's going to put in.
Yeah, I think we can even toggle around the design and everything.
So we paid the first deposit and waited very patiently for his design.
I still remember I was in the middle of my work. Then I saw the VR. I do get it.
I was at work.
You are at work.
I had to go back for a meeting.
You go back to office. I was working from home, so I look at the VR. I think you didn't manage to see it. Then you asked me. I say, I'm not going to tell you. Please see yourself. So after that,
I told you we will see it together when I come home.
Yeah, but actually I secretly go and see lah. Then after the design keep coming back, keep appearing in my mind that I cannot focus lah. So that's why I also told Chen Yi and his assistant that I cannot forget the design. It's just at the back of my mind. It not only create a very wow effect, I think it exceeded our expectations.
Yep.
We didn't expect the design to be like, wow, okay.
It blew us away.
Yeah.
Especially when we first key in the password and the first image that you see is actually the first image that you will see when you come in through the front door.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow! Who would ever think that, he's gonna change that corner, that passageway.
You ask him to do something, so he do something.
Exactly.
So I can say that he not only catch our attention, now that the house is already completed, every time I have... every time, this one I must say, every time I have Shopee delivery, I have Lazada delivery, I have Taobao delivery, even I have people walking past, and even our neighbors, and even the tutors. They are like, wow,
Yep.
you just renovated your house. Then I was like, oh, yeah.
Remember the other time the MP came down?
Mr. Teo.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Teo came down.
Yeah. I think Mr. Teo and all his colleagues are all very fascinated.
So all in all, we really want to thank you for making all this possible.
Yeah.
Something that we will definitely cherish for a long time.
Lastly, if you guys ask me whether if one day, if I strike rich, if I buy a new house, would I engage Chen Yi again? Yes, I will.
Oh, that's definitely.
Thank you so much for watching the video. We hope you guys have some takeaway, and if you have any reno doubts or questions, feel free to drop a comment or DM us on Facebook or Instagram. We'll definitely get back to you. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.